Hi, welcome to the Real State of Things. My name is Michael Brown with the Brown Residential Group, and I'm here today with my buddy, Austin Bates from Homeowners Financials. How are you, my friend?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing good. So we're excited about today's little show here. So what we're going to do is cover 10 top items as it relates to home safety. So mine are going to be more based on around the home, five items. Austin's going to cover another 5 items when you travel. So summertime, people are traveling, there's a lot going on, and it seems to me that just during the summer, there's a lot more things that seem to happen, right?
Yeah.
So I think hopefully the information we share today is valuable, and we'll get to it. Let me just start with one quick fact. 3.5 million children go to the emergency department every year, and tragically, 2,200 children die from an injury around the home. That's crazy. I mean, I would never have guessed that. Yeah. So I think collectively, what we'll share today will hopefully give you some helpful tips, okay? So Austin, you start.
I know my family's leaving.
Right.
We're gonna leave for a week next week, and one of the most important things that we do every time we leave is we start by turning off our mail and our newspaper delivery. So it doesn't pile up on the garage or pile up in the mailbox as a key sign that you're not home.
Right, very important. So my first one is develop and practice a home fire escape plan with 2 ways out of the house in case of emergency. I can tell you, most people probably don't do that. And I think if you've got kids especially, it's a great idea. You never think it's going to be you. You never want it to be you. But to have that plan in place just in case, it's a good idea.
Well, every summer, what do we see in Arizona?
Fires.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, your next one.
Another important, in my opinion, an important idea is to have the outside lights on a timer or motion detector.
Good idea.
Because if you leave town, you turn all your lights off. Another key to not being home is, no lights in the house,
right.
No lights in front of the house.
That's a big sign.
And what's one thing that burglars don't want is lights right in their face.
Absolutely, don't want to be in the darkness. My next one is make sure there's a smoke alarm on every level of your home. Test the batteries every 6 months, and install a carbon monoxide alarm on every level of your home, especially near sleeping areas. I know most people, in fact, some places in the state still don't require you to have a smoke fire alarm, particularly if it's an older home. So certainly something worth considering. And carbon monoxide, that's something most people don't even think about.
No, you don't hear about it much.
No.
I know when our smoke alarm battery goes off, it beeps until,
you do something about it.
Exactly. Everyone knows what's going on, so it won't let us not change that.
All right.
Another important idea is to let your neighbors know that you're going to be away. And when, and make sure that they have your phone number in case they see something suspicious. If you don't like your neighbors, let a friend know. Have someone go by the house, every other day or so, just make sure everything looks okay.
Good one. Keep all medicine up and out of sight of your young children. Even medicine that you take every day. Be alert to medicine stored in other locations like pills, vitamins on counters, and medicine nightstands.
And we just had our house baby proofed.
Yeah.
So we did. It was very cost effective too. We just put the magnet device on the cabinets.
Oh, that's good.
So that anything that had medicine or dangerous products in it, you can open it.
Yeah. You just don't want to do with that. Your next one.
An interesting one, and one I never thought about until I looked it up, is to unplug your automatic garage door opener.
Oh.
Simply unplug it when you leave and plug it back in when you get home. And that way they can't trigger the garage door to open.
Good one. What was my next one? Oh, install window guards or window stops to keep children from falling out of windows. Now I know in Arizona, most people live in a single story, or unless you're in an apartment condo or maybe 2nd story home. Back east, I think you have a lot of people that live in high rises, but you don't think about that, but it happens. Yeah. So something to consider.
Most important, especially in this day and age, stay off social media until you get back. Don't let the world know you're going to be traveling for a week. And you might be very, very excited about it, but wait to post all the pictures. Wait to tell everyone about how great your trip was till you come back. You read about it all the time, whereas burglars will target homes of families that are gone, and they found out through social media how excited they were for their week-long trip wherever they're going. So very important. Make sure you're smart about what you let the public know.
Absolutely. And I heard too something to that effect that a lot of times when that happens, it's actually friends of friends that set those things up, which is really sad. Okay, my last one, and I think probably one of the biggest ones, particularly in Arizona, Give children your undivided attention when they are in or around water. Every year we deal with infant fatalities and pools, etc. But here's some other items. Obviously, if the phone rings, doorbell, if you're bathing a young child, wrap them up in a towel, bring them with you. Don't take the chance of trying to run to get the door while they're in, you know, the bathtub or something. And especially areas like hot tubs, wading pools, even koi or fish ponds can become dangerous. And consider an alarm system on the door to the pool area. Hot tubs should be covered when they're not in use. Wading pools, splash pools should always be emptied when playtime is over. So of all the ones, I mean, they're all very important, but certainly in Arizona,
Pool safety.
definitely.
Yeah. I know it's required in some cities, but
Yes.
Scottsdale, for one, doesn't have a pool fence requirement.
Really?
It doesn't. And
Wow.
you know, you see them more and more now, but you know, our home didn't have a pool
Right.
fence, and we just installed one, but it wasn't required by the city, where City of Phoenix does require it.
It should be, I think it should be statewide.
And they also make very cheap door alarms.
Right.
You can pick up at a Lowe's, or you simply, you know, attach it to the side of the door, and once it's open, it beeps.
It just
and
beeps, yeah, I've heard those.
yeah, probably $10 or something.
Makes
like
a big
that,
difference, yeah. Listen, guys, the whole idea of that is to just make you aware of our actions and things that we're doing or not doing. And I think a lot of these, particularly on home, are just very inexpensive fixes, and Austin's are just a matter of being aware of what's going on and keeping that activity level high when you're out of town. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. Have a great summer and stay cool, and see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.